Look for $14. The break of $14. At the break of $5, so now we're looking for 14. Hey, how you doing? This is nice, moving up nice. Just locking a little bit in. Got almost at goal already. Looking for 14.20, 14.25. In half. Let's get out there. Oh, nearly at goal. But yeah, well, it's the stock, not the man. To be fair, I can credit this to Mike in the Day Trade with Tony Discord. Mike called this out in the Discord, and fair play to him. It's becoming a bit. It's looking like it's becoming an easy trader. I'm back in. Looking for 14.50. We get 14.50. Yes, we can. Okay, I'm just going to lock in half there. Gets me over goal on the day. Nice. Nice start to the day. Get green, stay green. Get over goal, get out. Well, I'm not done yet. Get the should get the algorithmic spikes right about now. 8 o'clock. Hey Dave, I hope you managed to get Mike's signal in the Discord. Hope you're in this. Great call out, Mike. If you're watching on the channels, give me a shout. Let me know. Let me know. I need to buy you a beer after this one. Great shout in the Discord. This was. This is just motoring. Really is. Lock in half. Exit at the break even. Don't mind this pullback. Gotta say, this is lovely. This is lovely. I'm just gonna fold in this 25 and I'll get it. $25, I'll get it. Oh, no. spiked up, not down. There we go, 7,000. 7K before the bell. I've only just started. Don't mind this pullback. Now I'm looking for $15. Thought we were going to get that. Well, that's a good $3 move from when Mike called it out. Happy Friday. Absolutely. It's a great start to the day. I think we'll probably see, well, we hope that the unemployment will be better, because if we get good, bad unemployment numbers, it's good for the market, Frank. So if the jobs data that's due to drop in half an hour at the bottom of the hour, the jobs data comes in and we get higher than expected jobs data, then the market will rally. Now let's put a new line here up at the top. Current high 88. Let's go. This is nice and volatile. We like it. Shout out to Mike Bestel. He did. He called this out in the day trade with Tony Discord early, with the catalyst as well. So fair play to Mike. He called this out at 12:40, so that would have been here. This is when Mike called it. Not on this ticker here. So he called it on this candle here, and I got in on the pullback. Been riding it up since. So my first entry on this one was 12.39. We're up at 14.20. Went up to 14.88. So that's what, $2.50. $2.50. So yeah, great shout out, Mike. Raw Medical had a pop-up. Top shipping, for whatever reason, is made a bit of a bounce. I'm not convinced with top shipping because of the offering announcement yesterday, but that's on the watch list. AMC's green on the day so far, so we'll see. We'll keep that on the watch list. But at the moment, this is the biggest momentum stock is this one right here, AVXL. It's Anavex Life Sciences. Reason why it's moving, it's the Anavex drug candidate improved cognitive function in patients with early Alzheimer's disease, achieving the primary and key secondary endpoints of a phase 2B and 3 study. So that's really good catalyst. Seen stocks go really parabolic on catalysts like that, but yeah, let it consolidate for a bit now. Great start to the day. Happy Friday, kids. That's me done. That was a short stream, wasn't it? Let's lock up and hit the wine, I think. 1 PM. Let's start day drinking. Who's up for hitting the pub? Got a bottle of wine there. I can. If I get a 25k day on stream here today, before the first hour of the market's done, I will be opening a bottle of wine. I will be hitting the day drinking, for sure. Hey, look, if I can have a 50k day, I will be buying. Anyone in Dublin, come and join me. I'll be buying anyway for me, but you get what I'm saying. That's a great start to the day. Cheers, Mike. I think I owe you a coffee mug. Just a moment, that might be my coffee mug. Yes, I'm trying to get it. There we go. Cheers, kids. To a good start to the day. Modelling the just a fat bloke on the internet. But you can't go wrong with that, can you? Happy days. What's the catalyst? It's clinical trials, Jack. Get green, stay green. Hey. Good morning, Nitro. I don't know about it being announced yesterday. It was announced today. As far as I can see. Oh, it's lovely and warm, this this hoodie. Oh, I like this. Yeah, so it actually was yesterday. It reported late yesterday that phase 2B and 3 study met primary and key secondary endpoints showing statistically significant reduction of clinical decline in global clinical study of patients with early Alzheimer's disease. So that was late yesterday when that came out. But yeah, it's absolutely motoring. So guys, if you want a hoodie like this or a t-shirt like this with the hey, I trade with Tony. Stop wagging your tail at me. Get it to the merch store, get your own. You two could be snug as a bug in a rug. Happy days. Get your coffee mugs. Get green, stay green. Well, let's have a look at what else is moving. So top seems to be struggling. Ra Medical. Yeah, well, over 440, seeing it's a goal from Ra Medical. Could be interesting over 440, I think. Okay, guys. Dave, did you manage to get on that one? Or anybody that was in the Discord this morning, did you manage to get on the? Did you manage to get on AVXL as well? Anavex Life Sciences. Yeah, that was that's the one. Alzheimer's is it really is a horrible disease. Well, if I end up getting Alzheimer's, I'd rather be euthanized. I mean, can you imagine not knowing who you are, or more importantly, not knowing who your loved ones are and stuff like that? That's just horrible, horrible. It was a great call from Mike. It looks to have, it's just consolidating right now, but Ra Medical seems to be moving up a little bit now. I should say up 440s, and it's of interest. Well, let's see. We've got a nice cushion to play with as well, so we can be a bit more, take a couple more risks. Really don't want to be taking this position without a pullback. This is a pullback, maybe. Oh, I like this hoodie. This is a quality hoodie. I like it. It's lovely and soft and warm and comfortable. Looking for the break of the $0.50. $4.40 we get out. We're giving it 15 cents. Oh, there's some volatility today. Oh, is there? Happy days. We do like volatility. When there's volatility in the market, we love it. Move back up would be nice. Don't want the devil horns here though, but then it moved back up. Break 460. What we're waiting for right now. Right, was right on the cusp of my stop. Morning, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. Right, it's right. That's where my stop is. 440. It's just right on the cusp. This is Raw Medical. This had a good day yesterday, a very good day yesterday, particularly into the close. Or was it just after the close? I think it was just after the close, just after hours yesterday. Great day. Okay, 4 o'clock, 4 till 5. It just motored all the way up, did almost a $2 move. Oh, it did a $2 move over the course of about 2 hours. For a $3 stock, that's a huge move. This is currently 39% up on the day. Still watching for continuation from AVXL as well. I've got top shipping on, I've got CrowdStrike on my other, even AMC on my other screen as well. There's not a lot else. Credit Suisse maybe, but I'm not feeling is bullish on Credit Suisse. Nearly got out there. Probably should have done. Throw a wick down there. Nice run on AVXL, absolutely. Managed to catch a good portion of it. I managed to catch what? Almost $3. $2.50. And these descending wedges into a flat bottom would typically break downwards. Like that. Remember guys, you can get your own Trade with Tony mug. Get green, stay green. In the merch store, open now. Ready for Christmas. Takes about 2 weeks for delivery, so buy now, get it in time for Christmas. So those are really my Rmed and AVXL. Back down to the it's finding support at the previous high. Market memory, as they say. So the previous high here at 1345 is where it found support. Now it's just consolidating sideways between the $half and the whole dollar of $13.50 and $14. Back over $14, it starts to look a bit more bullish. Is that a bull flag? What, on Rmed? Nah. It's breaking lows. We had this flat bottom here with a descending wedge. What you're looking for with a bull flag is lower lows and lower highs. So it's like almost a parallel channel, but so it looks like a flag. Or you're looking for a triangle. If you've got a flat bottom and resistance and then lower highs, it's a wedge, and it's a descending wedge, which is typically bearish. Easy to mistake for a bull flag, but it's a bearish pattern. Oh, I'm stay green. I'm staying over gold. Forget stay green. Get green, stay over gold. Now that's a nice little bullish doji. The down wicks are always bullish. The up wicks are bearish. Just put that in mind. Or keep that in mind. So I just saw this Kintara Therapeutics spiking up. New highs. Not seeing any catalyst for it. Did have a catalyst yesterday morning. The RHK Capital Disruptive Growth Conference. And it had a good day the day before, and yesterday for that matter. 3 days in a row. So, Intara could be of interest. How did I know this was moving? Just on that one candle? Benzinga told me so. Yeah, the jobs data comes out at... it's actually released down there. Well, it's not just the jobs data either. I think we've got the payrolls, non-farm payrolls and unemployment data as well. So... that's due to drop in 6 minutes. It's over $14. It becomes bullish again for me. This one, I'm going to wait for it now to show signs of upwards momentum. Top shipping. $430's good level for tops, even with this offering announced. So 430's current high of day. Yeah, there's argument for cup and handle there on the 5 minute, or even on the 1 minute. It's the lack of volume that doesn't support it though. But yeah, there's an argument for a cup and handle there, your mama. AMC 840s, 848 at the moment. It's not very volatile at the moment, but who's to say that's not going to change? So just broke a new high. So now I'm looking for 440. So try and look for that initial 10-cent move. Caught between the spreads just right now. Oh, well, there we go. 440 first target. First take profit 445. It's 441. There's your first take profit. Let's see, can we ride this up? Can we get 450? Nice. All the way up to 470 there. Take some off. Take that off. Locking it in quick before it pulls back. Wait for the pullback to complete, and then we can get back in again. We're back over 7,000. Traded 3 stocks already, and it's not even 8:30. So we're having a busy morning today. Take a look at Neon and I'll come back to tops. Neon had a good day yesterday. It's not doing anything at the moment. I hope you're not holding bags overnight with this one, Steve. If you are, you might be okay because it's pretty much break even on the day at the moment. 590, it's slightly 0.5% down, so it's not too much. But there's no volume at the moment. Had a really good day yesterday. My advice, not financial advice, but just my personal opinion is you want to be taking if you're in this and you held it overnight, you want to be taking this profits as soon as possible with this. I'm not saying you need to exit, but you need to be locking in some gains as soon as you can. Let's go back to. Oh, missed that pump. It's okay. Look for the pullback. This is going to break $5 today. Struggling up there a little bit. Very extended right now, but I'm looking for it. We're looking for $5 here. Had a hard sell-off yesterday on the announcement of the offering. Well, it pretty much recovered all of that sell-off from yesterday, from the offering. Well, I think there's eyes. Pre-market's low volume anyway, but I think there's more people looking at other things right now. I mean, the volume that's coming into top shipping. There's volume coming into AVXL, Raw Medical. I'm at 81, I'm looking at 91. There we go, take half off there. Nice, nice, nice. This is a good start to the day. Plenty action today. Yeah, the SPY's dropping on those jobless numbers and the jobless claims. Just waiting for the break of. Right, I'll get out there. Okay, let's talk about the jobless claims, shall we? And private non-farm payrolls, 221,000 versus the 190,000 expected. So the jobless numbers are coming in high. They're not coming in favourable. That's essentially what's happening. So non-farm payrolls, 263,000 versus 200,000 expected. Yeah, so that's news coming through on the SPY. As soon as the SPY started dropping, I knew it was kind of watch for a pullback on whatever you're in. That's why I got out up at the top there. We're over 8,000 already. It's not. We've got an hour before the bell, so we're doing all right this morning pre-market. Let's have a look at the SPY, shall we? I'll put that on. So this is the S&P500. Like you say, it's in free fall. Do not try and short this right now. It's like a falling knife. Don't try and catch it. Other stocks like Amazon, Microsoft, they'll all be doing exactly the same thing right now. Let's look at Amazon. Major sell-off. Microsoft, major sell-off. So when things like this impact the market, you can get these big stocks that do exactly the same thing. So Alibaba, sell-off. AMD, sell-off. Didn't want that on the we might get a little bit of a bounce here, it seems, but if it breaks 400 on the SPY, we'll probably get a bit more of a sell-off. AMC also sold off, so that now's the time to be, well, I'll say now, about a couple of minutes ago was the time to be taking a short position on these and scalping this sell-off. Why is the stock falling? Because we're getting jobless and job numbers coming out, and they're not favourable for the market. That's what's coming out right now. AVXL is selling off as well. Everything's selling off right now. Pretty much in reaction to the market. We're going to bounce on top shipping on the going to bounce on top shipping on the VWAP there. Yeah, so we've got private non-farm payrolls and non-farm payrolls data have come in, and that's what I've seen so far. I've not seen the actual jobless claims yet. Has anybody seen the jobless claims yet? Tops is the only one trying to bounce back up. That's a good 40-cent move there. Let's see if I can get some of this. Can you get over $5 here? Is it top shipping? SPY just starting to kind of bounce a little bit at 400. It's found a bit of support at 400. And top shipping is just tapped $5. So see if it breaks $5. This is where it got rejected previously. Just gonna take a little bit off just in case. Yeah, I'll take the rest off there as well. Yeah, nice, beautiful bounce off the VWAP. Let's go back to the SPY. Come back to tops in a moment. So the SPY, we found a bit of support at 400. Needs to, if it holds, it continues to hold a 400, we might get a nice bounce throughout the rest of the day, a nice bullish bounce. Let's see. We've got just waiting for the rest of the jobless claims. I'm sure it's supposed to be coming out. Jobs data was supposed to be coming out. Unemployment jobs data. Hey Tamimi. Morning Imran. Yeah, they're all kind of following the spine here. Well, if you'll be happy to see that it sell off, but hopefully it doesn't bounce all the way back for you, so you're in a profit situation. CMD. You can't trade options until 9:30. That's correct, Sammy. Well, the jobs data is good, but not good for the market. So that's the point. That's the point. So if there's more people unemployed, there's more people claiming unemployment and without jobs, then that's good for the market. And if there's less people unemployed, so there's more people in work, that's bad for the market. It's kind of an inverse thing. You'd think that, you know, more people working is actually a good thing, and it actually is. But it's like the market just usually reacts inversely to it. So let's have a look back to top shipping here. Back over $5. I want to see it hold $5 and break highs here. Testing 5 as a support level now. So I want to see it supported at $5 and go on to break highs. Current high of day is 511. Plus we're looking for 512, 515. Yep, couldn't hold it. Never mind. That's still the next entry is 515, 512, 515. Oh, cheers, Max. Glad you're enjoying it. Chart plus level 2 plus volume plus pattern plus catalyst. I look for multiple signals, Max. I'm a pattern day trader. I look for patterns. I look for volume. I'm looking for volatility, volume. I'm looking for the pattern breakouts. Obviously, I do pay mine to level 2, but I think level 2 does get manipulated quite a bit. So I don't trade on level 2 alone. I think if you're trading on level 2 alone, you're going to miss a lot of things because of the spoof orders that are in there. Level 2 does get manipulated. All I've got is the farm and non-farm payrolls. Got the private and public non-farm. I've got the non-farm payroll data. I've not actually got the jobless claims yet. Where are you seeing the jobless claims getting? AVXL just sold off with that and is below the VWAP now. Yeah, tops on the 2 minute there's a couple of warnings on the 5 minute and on the 2 minute for tops potential reversal here. So I'm just going to heed those and wait for a little bit more bullish momentum on top shipping. I've got devil horns on the 2. I've got devil horns on the 5. It's just, it looks bullish on the 1 minute, but there's some exit or reversal indicators on the 2 and 5. So I'm just gonna They're on the side of caution with top shipping right now. Having a good start to the day here, Alistair. Good start to the day. Did you not see Mike's call out in the Discord? Here's the jobs data coming out. So US adds 263,000 jobs in October as the labour market stays hot, despite the Fed hikes. Yeah, so the jobs data is coming out, not favourable for the market. It's a good day. I'm going to go and get another top up on my cup of tea, Alistair, in my Trade with Tony mug. If you want one of these, different colours, you don't have to have green, but I like to get green and stay green, so that's why I've got green. Get green, stay green. And wearing my Trade with Tony hoodie as well. Yeah. Just a fat guy on the internet. Happy days. Another good day for you, Alistair. Good stuff. Helps with that confidence. Helps with that confidence. You're welcome there, Max, by the way. Get your Trade with Tony hoodies. Get them now in time for Christmas. Took me 2 weeks, just to put it into context, it took me 2 weeks for this, from order to receipt in this. So depending on where you are, if you're in Germany, you might get it quicker because it's coming from Germany, but yeah. Get your orders in. What else are we watching, guys? Top shipping is the one that's moving at the moment. So yeah, so the jobless claims kind of created a bit of a sell-off. In case you're wondering what the what this says, just a fat guy on the internet. That's me with an opinion. And of course, nice bullish pattern here, the inverse head and shoulders. So right now we're AVXL, 7,000 up on AVXL. We gave a bit back with Rmed Medical. Rmed Medical looks like it's trying to move back up. And we got nearly 2,800 on top shipping so far. So 8,500 is not a bad start to the day before the market even opens. Well, it's a green day. It's about staying over goal. I've effectively now got a $3,000 cushion just to stay over goal, so I can afford to take a few more risks that I probably normally wouldn't do without risking any capital, because the goal is 5,000, so I can put it as much as 3,000 on the line now. I know, Farad. I know. It's great, isn't it? Absolutely great. It's a good day. It's not my best day, but it's a good day. So far. Happy Friday, everybody. I think I will be having a bottle of wine later. And by the way, Farron, it's not 8 grand, it's 8.5 grand. The $650 makes a big difference. I want to see this above, not just breaking highs, but I'm just kind of, it got rejected at this level previously. Had a couple of reversal indicators on the 2 and 5, so I'm kind of linked. I'm a little cautious with top shipping right now for a reversal. It's just these upwicks it's a sign of extension, it's a sign of exhaustion. So on the 5 minute and on the 2 minute, so I'll wait for the pullback. I think pops over 520. Yeah, I think over 520 it's going to be interesting. What time do I start trading every day? At 1 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, or BST, whichever we're at, GMT at the moment. 1 p.m. in the UK or Ireland, which is where I'm based. 2 p.m. on the continent of Europe. It's 8 a.m. market time. So if you're in the US, it's 8 a.m. East Coast. So that's what time I start every day job. And I do 2 hours of 2.5 hours of streaming. So I'll stream the last 90 minutes of the pre-market and the first hour of the regular session. You're welcome, Joe. The top shipping is the top momentum stock at the moment, but as I say, it's showing signs, a little bit of signs of exhaustion right now. So it's consolidating a little bit around the $5 level. It needs to hold that $5 before then making a further move up. I want to see these upwicks on the 5 minute become either obsolete or a lot smaller before I take another position. There's another on the 2 minute. You've got another doji there. Dojis are actually very important handles. When you get a doji, it's a sign of indecision on the market. So it basically saying that neither the bulls or the bears are in charge, and that particular stock or that particular market or whatever instrument it is having a hard time deciding which way what the price action is going to go. That's what dojis are saying. Now, the higher the time frame, the more reliable any kind of pattern is, including candlestick patterns. So if you see a doji on a higher time frame, it's usually a sign of exhaustion. On a 1 minute, it could just be timing. There was an offering. There was an offering there. That's why it tanked yesterday. And I can pull up the. Oh, you're on TikTok, so you won't be able to see it. But I was going to say I can pull up the on Benzinga. You can actually pull up the actual the form, the SEC forms, which I did yesterday on the stream. Funnily enough, that's a good question. Hi there. So GLGG. Okay. What do I think of GLDG for a 2-month hold? Not on your Nelly. Is this my you asked me for my opinion, not financial advice. It's just I don't know anything. I'm just a fat guy on the internet. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not offering financial advice. I'm just a fat guy on the internet. I won't hold any of these micro stocks, these penny stocks, for longer than intraday. It could 5x, it could go to zero. That's the point. I don't swing trade garbage. I'll day trade garbage. I won't swing trade garbage. There's a reason why Gold Mining Inc. is down at 140 a share, because it's a garbage company. Most of these companies that I trade intraday are garbage companies, and I don't advise anybody to hold them longer term. Don't hold them over the weekend. If you're swinging it for a couple of days and you're a swing trader, good luck to you. That's not my strategy. That's not what I do. But most of these companies, they're garbage companies, and they're heavily affected by one catalyst. So they can swing up or they can swing down. It's had a good week. It's had a good 2 weeks. So it's been kind of ranging around the dollar level since it's all summer, basically. And then this last 2 weeks, the back end of November, it's had a good couple of weeks. There's nothing saying it's going to. More often than not, we saw with Top Shipping yesterday, they're not making money through their regular business practice. So they have a good couple of weeks on the stock market with the prices going up. And what happens? That they issue a secondary offering and the price tanks. So that's the problem I've got with these penny stocks. It's a common occurrence. And we saw it with Top Shipping yesterday. So this on the daily, for example, you can see it on the daily. It's not been going anywhere. There's kind of a head and shoulders movement there, inverse head and shoulders, should I say, which is then upwards. But now we're kind of extended on that, so that's more than covered off. But at 140 a share, what's to stop them issuing an offering? Let's go back to Top Shipping and what happened yesterday. So put this on the 15-minute. You can see on Top Shipping, it moved all the way up to 560, 570, 580, and then the offering came out. It tanked and it just sold off. And it's lost all its gains. So there's nothing stopping that one. And that's why I don't, I'm not saying you can't, I'm saying why I don't. And my opinion is, don't swing trade or hold long-term those garbage penny stock, easily manipulated, low-value stocks. It's just, for me, you asked me for my opinion, hi there. If you're in it, good luck to you. I won't be trading it. That's all I'm saying. If it's got a good day, if it gets over $3, because that's my floor, if it's got a good day and it's over $3, I might look at trading the momentum on it intraday. But I'm not holding it long term. I'm certainly not investing in it. Is Neo up or down? I would say it's down right now after... Oh, nice little double bottom though on Neo on the 1 minute. So this sold off in line with Alibaba selling off and a lot of the other Chinese stocks, which sold off in line with the Fed announcement. So the macroeconomic catalyst caused this sell-off. Neo does tend to follow the market, so it caused this sell-off. We've got a nice little double bottom there, which actually we did get a double bottom on the SPY as well. Not as pronounced, but the W shape, ready for a move back up. So I'm thinking that the SPY might actually rally later today. Based on the earlier bullish sentiment, we might actually get green on the day and continue that into the weekend. We'll see. I could be wrong. I have been wrong many times before. So Raw Medical, I did say it's interesting. So when it was coming up here, I said it's interesting over 440, and I was late to the party and got in here instead. I should have got in at 440. I would have made some money on this instead of losing. But it's still interesting over 440 for me. That's not a signal or a stock pick, so don't treat it as such. If you get in at 440 and it pulls back and you lose money, don't sue me. Yeah, that's all. That's what a lot of companies do. They're not making money through the day-to-day business, so they're on the stock market. They'll have a good moment on the stock market. They'll issue another offering, and it tanks the price. But they've already got the offering out there at a certain level, so they make money by diluting the float. And it's a common practice among these what I call garbage companies. And then what do they do? The price of the shares absolutely tanks. So let's say it's a 5 million float. They'll issue another 5 million shares. They'll sell them. So that goes into the company coffers. And then it starts to wane and lose value. And then it's probably was $5 a share. It goes down to like $2 a share. It goes down to 50 cents a share. So then they'll do a reverse stock split. So what they started off with 5 million shares, it went up to 10 million in the float. Then they end up losing so much value, so they're getting threatened by the Nasdaq or whichever market they're listed on, that they're going to get delisted for not meeting the compliance levels. So then they'll do a reverse stock split. They're back up to 5,000 share float, even though they did that offering. So they got the money from the offering, and then they're back up to a 5,000 share float, or back down to a 5,000 share float by doing a reverse stock split. And it's another way of making money and another way of staying afloat. A lot of these companies, these smaller companies, do that time and time and time and time again. But it makes for an interesting life. You got to be wary of these potentials for shelf offerings and secondary offerings, and this is another reason why it's always good to keep afloat and look at the calendar for any stocks that are doing a reverse stock split or a stock split or whatever it is, because there's usually a catalyst around that as well, and it can signal some kind of momentum either up or down. Yeah, I'll take Veru for you. Nobody trading it right now. 34,000 shares. And Veru's another one that did exactly the same thing. It issued an offering. It tanked the stock a little while ago. And then more recently, beginning of this month, it had bad FDA news and tanked the stock even further. So Veru was over, almost $25 earlier in the year, earlier in the summer. We were trading it up at like $23, $24 earlier in the summer. And it was good volume. But these bioscience companies, what you've got to understand is that they have the moments in the sun and then they disappear. And then they'll come back 12, 18 months later, the next time they have a good catalyst. And they'll absolutely moon again. That's why you want to be looking at the daily chart and looking at, historic price action. You want to be looking at does this stock have a history of big moves intraday? And if it does, when it gets a catalyst, you can pretty much have a guaranteed big move on there that you're going to be able to buy a position and even hold it intraday and get out for a nice tidy profit a couple of hours later. You don't have to just scalp it every couple of minutes. Well, that's gone off the market, that now. Frank, what's going on with Spirit? Nothing. Quite frankly, there's nobody trading it. Why? There should be something going on with Spirit Airlines. It's not really doing anything at all. No volume at all, really. Less than a percentage down on the day, but there's just no volume. It's like 14,000 shares traded, 63 trades across the session. So yeah, Spirit, there's nothing happening with Spirit Airlines. AVXL. See, I don't mind AVXL doing this. As we're coming into, we've got half an hour before the bell. If it's in and around the VWAP, this is a definite contender for a gap and go. So you watch these levels that we've already marked out, which was the peak high, so the initial peak after the news. Then they've got the pre-market high, which is here. And if this is in and around the VWAP at the open, this could get some momentum and really take off and go parabolic. Gap and go. It's held most of its gains on the day, so it moved up. So that's the quick peak high, so there's a spike high, and then we've got the actual pre-market high. So it's held most of its gains on the day so far, so there's no reason why with a bit more volume comes back in, this could move up. Does this have any kind of short interest? That's a good question, which could impact, at the open, could impact the price action. It's 13% short, so there are some shorts in there. It's not a huge short interest, but it's 13% short, and being up 40% is likely to trigger some of those shorts to cover. Not all of them, but some of them. The top shipping has finally broke out. We missed the break because we're talking about everything else, but not going to get involved in FOMO. So it's nice on the 5 minute. We got the red, a couple of red candles pull back, which is what I was looking for. That pullback, and then the breakout. So it's now we're looking for a possible continuation up there at 540. What's the platform that I work with? The platform that I'm trading on is DAS Trader, DAS. So that's the acronym is for Direct Access Software. It's one of the more popular day trading software platforms. It's direct access, direct market access, rapid execution speeds, hotkeys, hot buttons, etc. I'm taking a bit of a risk here, but I've got a cushion to play with, so I can afford to do that. I'm in at 540. I'll give it 15 cents. $0.25 support I'm looking for. So yeah, top shipping moving up after the offering yesterday, and then we've got a couple of others that are looking still interesting but kind of consolidating right now. Like I say, if this pulls back below the $0.25, I will exit. So I'm just giving it 15 cents. 15-cent risk. Kind of a one-to-one risk reward on this one. Get over 560, maybe 550, 565. Got 25 minutes to the bell, 24 minutes to the bell, 24 minutes to the open. So after those jobs claims, do you think the market will continue to sell off at the bell, or will we get a rally back into the green area? Let me know your thoughts. Red or green on the market today? Starting red. Will we get green? Is it going to be a red to green day, or are we going to continue selling off? Or will it just be chop sideways? That's the third option. Let me know your thoughts, guys. SPY did bounce. It did actually bounce at 400. Funny you should say that. It did actually bounce at 400. Gonna get 20 cents on this. There we go. Nice. I've got locked in 15 cents for half of it. Now I can ride the rest with the rest. I'll scale in. If we get over the $0.75 level, I'll add back and scale in. How many shares with 20 cents? How many shares with what? Of what with 20 cents? Oh, right. How many shares am I? I was 5,000 shares. It moved up 20 cents. I took half off. So 2,500 shares at 20 cents. So that's 500 bucks, just an extra 500 bucks locked in. Extra 500 realized. I've still got 500 unrealized at the moment with the other 2,500 shares. But I will scale in it. I'm looking for it to break the $0.75 for me to add to my position and scale back in, which is $0.75. Quarter, half, and whole dollars are very psychological levels in trading. The market does like round numbers. So 575, and I'll be adding to this position. Although I will exit if it breaks below the $0.50. Right now, this is a free trade. Below the $0.50, I'll get out for a 10-cent profit on this. So now that it's basically $250 profit, or we'll be able to scale in and ride it up. Watching the screen. Normally, when the bell rings, you can be a bit more relaxed. Pre-market, you can't afford to relax because there are no safety nets. You can't put stops in place. There are no volatility halts, whereas you get all of that in the regular session. You can put your stops in place, and then start looking around, go and make a cup of tea, or in your trade with Tony mug, make a cup of coffee in your trade with Tony mug. Probably tastes just as good. It tastes so good in that trade with Tony mug. I don't do price predictions, Ray. So just so you call, because I don't want people to be getting pissed off at me when my price predictions. Nobody. The truth is, nobody knows. If you do a price prediction, you're speculating. Nobody knows. So I don't do predictions, I don't do signals or alerts or anything like that. Basically, I'm showing you how I trade. I'm teaching people how to trade. I'll get out there because it broke the $0.50. The patterns that I'm looking for, the entry signals, exit signals, that kind of thing from an intraday trading perspective. So if you want to learn how to trade, stick around. If you're not an experienced trader, what I'm not doing is giving signals and alerts. People that give out signals and alerts are usually scammers. Just saying, because nobody knows what it's going to do. You can have based on the chart, based on the technicals, you can have your take profit levels. You can actually have you can speculate on where you expect it to go to, and I do that quite often. But I don't give out signals or alerts. Sorry, but if that's what you've come to get, I'm sorry about that, because I don't do it. But there you go. But Raw Medical right now, let's have a look at it. So it's down below the VWAP right now. I did lose 1,200 bucks on Raw Medical earlier. So it's down below the VWAP. It needs to hold above $4. Again, I don't mind it around this $4 area, 420, 410, 420 coming into the bell. If it gets a bit of momentum, if it gets a bit of volume, it could then move back up. We could get back over $5. I'm not saying we will, but we could get back over $5. It just needs a bit more bullish momentum. Right now, it's underneath the VWAP. So that basically says it's actually downwards trending. Excuse me. It's downwards trending, so it needs to get back above the VWAP, back over the $0.25 before I would go long on this. So AVXL, again, it sold off with the jobs news. I kind of ranged around the VWAP before a little bit of a dip. I don't mind this again, around the VWAP, around this area, consolidation area, coming into the open. I don't mind this at all. If it gets a bit of volume and a bit of momentum going, this could go back up to $15 as well. Excuse me, Florian? Am I supposed to know what you're talking about there? So tops broke out. Again, tops is looking very strong today. Looking like it's going to break $6 here. Tap $6. Over $6. It broke $6. Got out at $6. Just locking in the base hits. The whole dollar resistance there. Pushing it back a little bit. A few sellers taking profits at $6. I was one of them. Get back in. It's looking bullish. Just 2,500 shares. Looking for base hits here right now. Just before the open. It gets over 625. I'll for an add. $0.25 to add. It is quite extended, so just be careful, guys. There we go. Added at the $0.25. Looking for the $0.50 now. Top shipping. Pulling back a little bit. Caught between the spreads. Pulling back a little bit too much. I'll get out if it breaks $6. If it doesn't hold $6, I'll have to get out. Is this going to move back up? It's a bit of a big pullback, that is. Big wick on the 2-minute. It's holding. It looks like it's finding support at the whole dollar. Trying to find support at the whole dollar. William, have a look at the FX rates, because I've not got them open. This is not a Forex channel. We don't do FX on this channel. Sorry, buddy. But I'm sure someone could have a look at XE and find out what the pound sterling rate is against the dollar right now. This is an equities channel. We do stocks and shares. So low of 87. We don't want to be doing is breaking any more lows. This is pretty much 25% risk on this one. 87 is the low at the moment, and I'm getting out if I break any further lows. 87 on the higher time frame. 587. That's the low. That's as low as I go. This is actually a bit of a flag setup, so I'm looking for a move back up and a breakout. If it breaks lows, then back up to 610. There we go. Will we get the breakout? On to highs. Getting a bit volatile there. That's the snoring chow chow, by the way. If you're new to the channel, as a few of you are, and you're wondering what that noise in the background is, that's my chow chow dog snoring away. I don't need the fire on while I'm wearing this hoodie, I know that much. Very warm. As soon as I'm out of this trade, I'll have to turn that heater off. So if you're looking at saving money on heating, buy your family some Day Trade with Tony hoodies. I can testify that they're very warm. I don't know, it's right now I'm a little bit red job. So on this particular trade, I've got the unrealized, a little bit red. I'm looking for looking for it to move up and make new highs. So the quarter needs to get back over the $quarter. Got a nice little downwards resistance, descending resistance there, ascending support. This is your flag now. So you've got a narrowing triangle, higher lows, lower highs. This typically breaks upwards. This is what's known as a bull flag. It typically breaks upwards. You've got your flagpole. And then you've got the triangle coming off the flagpole. It looks like a flag. That's why it's called a bull flag. Bull flags break upwards, bear flags break downwards. So this is typically, and they don't always break upwards, but typically they would. Yeah, it certainly did get him. And that's what I'm watching at the open. I think that potentially could be a good gap and go candidate at the open. I think top shipping might sell at the open. We've got 10 minutes, so I might get out of this before the bell. I don't trade gold, I don't trade commodities, futures, forex, or crypto on this channel. Purely stocks and shares, purely equities. I did buy quite a bit of gold at one stage, but then I sold it for a small profit. It just wasn't doing anything for me. I figured I could make more money trading equities. And what did I do? I went and lost it. But that's before I knew how to trade properly. And the thing is with gold, it's just not volatile enough to be trading intraday. swing trading gold is with good leverage. You can make reasonable, not just gold, but other commodities. You can make reasonable gains, but you need leverage, and therein lies where the risk is. Whereas if you show me a forex pair or a commodity or an index stroke exchange in terms of futures and the likes that moves 65% on the day intraday. Now, top shipping is 65% up or 67% up on its closing price from yesterday, so it's moved 67% intraday. You show me a futures index or a commodity or a forex pair that does that. If you can, I'll show you an economy that's in collapse. You might have got it when Argentina's banks all collapsed or something like that, but probably not even then. I was Job. So my first entry on top shipping was down at 430, the break of 430, and I've been riding it up. I got out at $5 when it started to consolidate, and then I got back in at 520, and I'm just taking profits, scaling in, getting out, scaling in, getting out, and that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm in this at 613. This is my average cost, but I've already locked in over 3,000, so I've got a bit of a cushion on this. 590 is kind of my line in the sand. Got $6 coming up, 6 minutes to the bell. I don't really want to be in this trade at the bell. This is not really my preferred candidate for a gap and go. I'm thinking AVXL's much better candidate for gap and go. So 590 is my line in the sand, or 587 actually. Down at 593. I think this is probably going to sell off at the open. May rip up later, but I think it's probably going to dip at the open. Really want to get as much out of this as possible before the bell. Five minutes to the bell. 5 minutes to the opening bell. There we go, get out. Okay, so Gerard, on the SPY, I'll show the S&P 500 and why it's not a head and shoulders, okay, or inverse head and shoulders. So what you're looking for here is you've got a shoulder, head, shoulder. That's the pattern that you would say. However, for it to be a head and shoulders, it has to be a low, a swing low, a lower low, and then a higher swing low. So your shoulders have to be higher up than your head, or an inverse head and shoulders. Likewise, the other way around, if it's a head and shoulders the other way around, and I'm not seeing that either here. This is kind of right now a double, triple bottom. So it's not a head and shoulders or an inverse head and shoulders. It doesn't meet that criteria of the shoulders being lower than the lower than the head and vice versa. So that's why I wouldn't say it's that pattern. There's an argument for triple bottom, but again, you've got a low here, then you've got a higher low, and then a lower low here. But it's a swing, so it's kind of a little bit different. I don't think what I would class that as right now, pattern wise. Probably there's not a pattern that I would give that on the 1 minute. On the 5 minute, there's a distinct double bottom, the W shape, distinct double bottom. So you'd be looking for a move up 402.75, the quarter dollar, 402.75 is your entry point, 401 risk, so 175 risk on that, and $1.75 risk for the move up. And it could take a while to get up there, but if it breaks, this swing high here, if we get a higher high from this swing high on the 5 minute, then you can pretty much guarantee well, not guarantee, but you're pretty reliable at these double bottoms. So you're more than likely going to get some bullish action on that. Rmed, Medical. Probably not. I'll get rid of this because it's not going to be relevant going forward. The Rmed Medical just ranging around the VWAP right now. AVXL, as I say, this sideways, this pullback, it's healthy pullback, sideways. I'm watching the 1350 level, 1346 at the bell, 13 whole dollar level. These are the kind of levels I want to be watching at the bell with this. So we've got 2 minutes. Is it a catalyst? Yeah, it's a very good catalyst to AVXL there, Imran. It's one of these clinical trials for treatment of Alzheimer's, and good results on it. So phase 2B and 3 study, and it's met both its primary and secondary key objectives. I would say it depends on the action. On AVXL, would I say a 13? I'm looking at $13, the whole dollar resistance there. So if at the bell, if it breaks $13, you'll probably see me take a position. But I would want to see it with good volume. Come in with good volume and good momentum in terms of the move up. And then 13, then I'll be looking for 1350. And then I have a 14, obviously, whole dollar level. You can see that there's a resistance here at 14. And then we're looking at the high of day, which is pre-market high of 1488. No problem, Imran. You know I'm happy to help. Oh. Just under 8,000 and a cold cup of tea. And it's just not cold. There's the opening bell. I've changed the scanners over. I'm watching this. I'm watching Tops. I'm watching Rmed Medical, and I'm watching AVXL for the move up. Which one is CrowdStrike moving up as well? S&P500 has broke that level that I mentioned before for the double bottom, the 5 minute double bottom. So that's looking bullish to me. It's over the VWAP, S&P500. Alibaba's moving up in a similar fashion. Rmed Medical looks to be the one that's going to be bullish right now. So I want to see this. Over the VWAP, it becomes interesting. $40 resistance there. Just above the VWAP. So you've got the VWAP resistance, you've got the 200 EMA resistance, you've got all the EMAs and the VWAP all kind of converging together there at the same point, along with the quarter dollar as well. So there's a confluence of resistance and support there on Rmed. We're in a Rmed right now. Rmed, RMED is the ticker. Looking for 440 here. $445, $450 maybe. It's getting antsy in my chair here. We're in at 436. 26 cents down on the bid, but only 20 cents down on the ask. So let's give it a little bit more. If it bounces. Or turns around. Everything else that we're looking for a gap and go is maybe going to dip a possible rip, but selling off right now. So I need to see this back above the VWAP for it to be bullish. Now 405 is my exit. Stop at 405. Is it really? Let me have a look. Yes, it is. The video capture device is. Let me just. There you go. Sorry about that. So I wanted to see this bounce on the 200 on the 2 minute. It's not. It stopped me out. Okay. Medical's not being good to us today. But we'll look for other things that are. Alright, I can change my scanners over. I already have done. XPEP moved up huge amounts on Wednesday. Looking for this to break $11. I know it's made a whole dollar move in this last couple of minutes. I've pressed that one too many times, but that's okay. Looking for 13, 14, 15 on the bid. Nice. A 20-cent stop here now. Trailing stop for 20 cents. So I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to see what else is moving. AVXL, no. So we've got 10,000 shares in with a 20-cent stop. So this could go, do us nicely actually. The range is, the average true range is 17.5 cents. So that pulled back and stopped us out. So we made another 3,000 on XPEV there. NEO will be moving up in a similar fashion, tends to move in tandem with the likes of XPEV and Alibaba, which is also moving up, which I'm going to take a look at right now. Alibaba pulling back. AVXL is now down at 1330s, so never got back above the VWAP. Rmed is back above $4, but not really looking bullish. Tops has had its sell-off, now looking like it's trying to get back above the VWAP. Let's have a look at the market. So I did say this on the 5-minute. It broke this level here, which 402.75 I think is what I called out. It's going to get some bullish momentum. So it broke that level, and we've got some bullish momentum. We're already over $1 up on the SPY. So the SPY's looking like it wants to go green on the day. Not saying it will. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a fat guy on the internet. Can't trade that. That's horrible. Don't sue me. I get it wrong. Break highs here. We scale back in. I'm looking for 1350 here. Oh, sorry, 1150 here. I'm gonna get 1150. Just broke highs on the day, so we're looking for 1150. $43 on the ask. Right now. I'm gonna get that 1350. Let's get high of day first. I'm gonna lock in $200. Still waiting for that break of the $0.50. 1344 on the ask. 47.50 on the ask. Can we get it on the bid? Going once, going once, once. There's the 1350 on the bid. There we go. Now I can lock in a 10-cent trail. The rest of for the next 5,000 shares, and we're all good. So happy days. No dog snoring, can't you hear her? Yeah, the dog is snoring. Have we got enough enough likes for treats? I got stopped out again, so we made $5,000 on XPEV. So we're back up to $8,000. Easy come, easy go. At the moment, it's easy come. So we're having a good day. Just looking at what else is moving in terms of good volume as well. NEO, we've got XPEV and NEO are both having good days. CrowdStrike, not trading that today. NEO, yeah, it's very similar. Very similar patterns. XPEV outperforming NEO though, so I'll probably stick with XPEV. Similar kind of pricing. Looking for the break of the $0.75 now. Support at the $0.50. Kind of my exit, the $0.50 right now, just in case. Okay. They're all moving up. These Chinese stocks are all moving up. Bilibili, NEO, XPEV, Pinduoduo, Alibaba, they're all moving up. That was a bit silly. Scalping that one there. Back over 8,000. Up and down like a bride's nightie. Like a newlywed's nightgown. I'll put a trailing stop, 20 cents. So 54 is my entry. Average cost, 64 is where my stop is. So I'm getting at least 500 bucks on this. If it doesn't go any higher. Because they're crap stocks, they're yeah, that's a good question, but no, they're low float. They're not what you would consider the mainstream Chinese stocks. They're garbage. Golden Sun Education and Huadi, but they have extreme volatile moves from time to time. So put a 20-cent stop on this. I will add to the position if it breaks $12. Otherwise, we'll just ride this up now. We'll take the 500. And actually just swap that for a 10-cent stop right now. 10-cent trailing stop. Swapped it out for a 10-cent trailing stop. I might get stopped out, but I can always get back in. It just gives me a little bit more profit. I can add to the position. I think we're going to meet some resistance up at the whole dollar, so it probably will pull back and stop me out around 11.90, I reckon. But we're having a good day. We're at least $1,000 on this entry. It's not the momentum's not what I would call parabolic momentum right now. To be scaling. So there we go. We get it. So we're almost twice goal today. We're having a good day. Who else is having a good day? Let me know in the comments. Are you having a bad day? A good day? Is it struggling? What's happening with you guys? Where have you been making your money? I've had two really good trades today with AVXL and XPEV. Let me know where your money's been coming from. I've had a bad trade with Rmed as well. Rmed. Raw Medical's just not been playing ball for me today. Just think, if I hadn't booked for the Raw Medical loss, I would be 15 grand right now. I don't look at it that way, Ghetto Sleeping. The way I look at it is, if you have a good day, so Lee Auto's breaking get highs as well. If you have a good day, it's because there's momentum in the market. When the market hots up, you want to make hay while the sun shines. You want to take advantage of it while you can. So having a good day, taking the rest of the days off, or taking a few days off, is probably not the best thing to do. Having a bad day, take a few days off. Absolutely, 100% agree with that. Wait for the market to hot up again and then get back in when you've got a hotter market. So would I wait for the 12 break to get back in? That's exactly what I'm waiting for. We'll get a bit of resistance at the whole dollar. I'm actually looking at Lee Autos as well, because Lee's moving up. I want to take a quick look at Lee. These Chinese vehicle manufacturers, Lee Autos, moving up in a very similar pattern. Quite surprised. 21-cent ATR on Lee Autos, 18-cent ATR on XPEV. This is probably a better trading option, really, I would say. And it is up a lot higher. Well, stick to your rule, Jobby. Stick to the rule. You're green for a reason. Don't be saying that you could have had a good day if you broke your rule. You're having a good day because you stuck to your rule, is what you should be saying. You could have lost money pre-market. Just because stocks were moving up doesn't mean that you would have made money on them. Let's have a look at Lee Auto. Is that pulling back to... Oh no, Lee Auto's breaking 23s. Oh, we're in at 23.06. We're looking at 23.20. Let's get 23.16 first. Let's get the 10 cents. And we get the $0.25. Let's pull back. See if can we get the $0.25 on Lee Autos. Looking for that quarter dollar. When there's 23.20 on the ask. 23.24, 23.25 on the ask. There we go. I'll take half off. And I'll put a 10-cent trailing stop in place there. And I'm going to go back to, there we go. I knew it was pulling back, but there you go. So another 700 bucks. Nice base hit. Takes me over twice goal on the day. I'm only 20 minutes in. And there you have it, Jobby. So greed is the biggest enemy to profitable trading. If you get in FOMO, you succumb to FOMO, what you're best doing is wait for the right setup, and wait for the right opportunities, and take it. Get in, get green, stay green. Get to goal, get out. Now, I'm over goal, I'm twice over goal, so I'm actually considering just locking my montage right here. There's not a lot else that's moving up. I mean, XPEV's pulling back, Li Auto's pulling back, Alibaba's still up at the highs. Top's never had a continuation. Rmed's pulled back and actually cost me money. AVXL never had that continuation. So I'm thinking, unless there's something pulls up now and says, okay, I'm going to go parabolic and the momentum is just too good to turn down, I'm going to lock my montage and not trade anymore. I'm over twice goal on the day, which is a very good Friday. So right now, I'm not tempted to get into FOMO. I've hit my goal, get to goal, get out. That's what I say. So you know, but what do I know? I'm just a fat bloke, fat guy on the internet. Hey, if you hadn't guessed by now, I'm absolutely made up with my merch. How many likes have we got on TikTok? Let me know. Have we got 3,000 likes? Does the dog deserve a treat? Let me know. How many likes have we got on YouTube? That's another good question. How many likes have we got on YouTube? You tell me. If you're enjoying the stream, smash that like button. It really affects the market. The more you smash that like button, the more I can actually trade. If I get 50 likes on YouTube, I'll take another trade. How's that? Let me know how you're getting on though, guys. Been a good day so far, and I'm very happy with it. God damn. 400 quid for my electric bill. Oh my good Lord. Yeah. That is shocking. Shocking. Just received my electric bill for 2 months. 400 quid for 2 months. That's only for 2 months, Flip Jug. Yeah, thanks about that for that, Victor. Everybody smash that like button. Neo's having a good day, moving up. Breaks highs, Neo's going to go on a run. Neo gets over 1310, it's going on a run. XPEV testing highs again. This is looking very bullish. And Li Auto's looking very bullish. I need a roommate. I've got one. It's called Miyako. Right, what have I missed? What have I missed? Why am I only getting 1,000 likes on TikTok? That's shocking, guys. Shocking. Oh, what's eHealth? Let's have a look at eHealth. Up at 490s. Got rejected at the whole dollar, really. Up at 490s, but it's having a good day. It's up at 11% up on the day. I wouldn't say it's got a huge momentum, but it's positive. It's first red candle on the 5 minute. Look at it on the 5 minutes. You're getting the first red candle on the 5 minutes. So if that turns green, you could be on for a bit more continuation yet. It's a doji as it stands with the wick up, which that is it's a warning sign for a reversal indicator. So just be careful if you're trading eHealth. Neo breaking highs. If it gets, like I said, it over 1310, it's bullish and could go on a run. XPEV, SatX, I saw that, but it wasn't trading on great volume. Moving up, but not on great volume. So and this is another one that it tends to have a good range. I mean, the current ATR is like 85 cents nearly, so it's a good range on it, but not much volume. What I would say about this is be very careful of the spreads. Right now, the spreads are like 40-50 cents. So yeah, 50 cent spreads. So just be careful of the spreads. More than 50-60 cent spreads. So the spreads are going to be additional risk. And if you don't know what the spreads are, it's the difference between the bid and the ask. If you buy into this at market rates, right now, market rates being say $20.57, right now you're going to be underwater to the tune of 40 cents a share. Because the bid is $20.10, so you've already lost without any price action or price movement. You've lost 40 cents per share. You just need to be careful of those spreads. There you go. You can have a treat now. I'll get you a new packet. There you go. Oh. Come on. Everybody wants to see you do your dance. Everybody wants to see you dance. Come on, Miyako. Here you go. Nice big duck. Come. Come. There you go. Well, say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello to Miyako. This is the snoring chow chow. There you go. If you like the merch as much as I do, guys, if you like the hoodie as much as I've got sweaters as well, I've got sweatshirts, some hoodies, I've got t-shirts, get on and check out the merch store. It's great for fat bloke foot like me. Hey, Dutch. Charge the chow rent. I really need to. I really need to. It should cost me a fortune in duck treats. Bloody 400 quid for bloody 2 months of lecture. That's 200 quid a month. That's shocking. It really is. Literally. No pun intended, but you can have it. Ah, thanks, Albania. Oh, Miyako says thank you as well. Right. Okay, you can have one more. Just because I'm feeling generous. I'm having a good day. There you go. Right, get out of my way. I'm coming back in. Did I drink all my tea? No, I didn't. It's gone cold. Nothing worse than cold tea. Alistair's wife, you need to buy some merch. Get yourself a lovely little hoodie. Get yourself a nice little sweatshirt, and of course, everybody needs a coffee mug. So it tells them that they're trading with Tony. There you go, coffee mug. I trade with Tony on one side. You've got the inverse head and shoulders on the other side. Get green, stay green. There you go. Shut up, Jobby. Shut up. You don't get rich by giving money away, buddy. Excuse me. It's a good day. Today's a good day. I'm enjoying it. And that's the thing. If you're not enjoying your trading, regardless of whether you're making money or not, if you're not enjoying your trading, it's not a job for you. It's not a career path for you. Don't be getting into trading, day trading, or any kind of trading for that matter. Don't be getting into trading if you're not passionate about the markets. If it's not something that you enjoy doing or that you're genuinely interested in, don't do it. It can be stressful as well. So if you don't enjoy it, added to the fact that you're going to lose money, you guaranteed there's not a trader out there that doesn't lose money. You just got to make sure that you make more money than you lose. I mean, it sounds like, you know, simple logic, but everybody loses money. Every trader loses money. Oh, so we've got we have some more round of 16 matches. The last of the round of 16 matches are today. What's the trading platform, Biker? So it's Dash Trader Pro, DAS Trader Pro. If you go into my link tree, go into my profile. There's a link tree there. If you're and you can there's a link to Dash Trader Pro in the link tree. So check it out yourself. Hey Tom, how you doing? Do my bills affect me? Yeah, I don't like being ripped off. I mean, I pay them. Yeah, granted, it comes out, but it doesn't mean that I enjoy. Come on, let's face it. It doesn't matter how much you earn. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. Why would you pay more than something's worth for something? It just makes no sense. And at the moment, electricity is stupid prices. It really is. No problem, Bike Messenger. Portugal's playing South Korea as I speak. Well, hopefully South Korea will beat the rear end off them. I mean, Portugal have already qualified, so it's kind of a dead rubber, really. But South Korea, maybe they can get through. Good to see Japan getting through yesterday, particularly at the expense of Germany. Was the ball over the line? Was the ball not over the line? For those of you that watched the football yesterday, give me your opinion. Do you think that ball had crossed the line for the Japan goal, the decisive Japan goal? Did that ball cross the line or not? I don't think of it there, Faz. I think of it as that's a scandalous price. It's like 3 times more than it should be. That's where I think about it. Well, then it's justice for when they played England in South Africa, isn't it? 2010, because that ball crossed the line as well. Frankie Lampard's shot. So XPEV's still going. I'm gonna get back into XPEV. Let's see if I can get a bigger trade with XPEV than I did with AVXL, since AVXL doesn't look like it's coming back. Don't like that wick. Nice little flag there. XPEV, nice flag. And the breakout, it did get rejected at the $0.50 though. Entire ball needs to be over, and it wasn't. No, absolutely. Some of the angles, it makes it look like it's over, but the closest one to an actual looking at it horizontally, directly across the goal line, it shows that it wasn't quite over. I could have a look at DoorDash, absolutely. But I'll just jump into XPEV otherwise. DoorDash, down on the day, ranging sideways, not doing much. That's what DoorDash is doing. It's 54.30s right now. It's ranging across the VWAP. Like I say, it's sideways choppy. So not a lot happening with DoorDash. If you're in on that one, good luck. I'm not convinced that that's going to do much. Let's go back to Neo. Neo's got, look at this, inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2. This is going to break upwards. Look for the break at around what, 13.15. This is going to break upwards. So shoulder one, head, shoulder two. Lovely inverse head and shoulders. It's above the VWAP. It's in bullish momentum. That's going to break upwards. That's NIO. N-I-O. Not a stock pick, not advice. It's just me showing you what I'm seeing and my opinion on the the patterns I'm seeing, the technical patterns I'm seeing on the chart. But don't take my word for it. You know, I'm just a fat guy on the internet. She's already had 2 treats. Preempted it for another treat. I'll give her another treat in a minute. Let's see. Is XPEV breaking highs? Not quite, but it's going to. Lee Autos. Yeah, that's looking a bit cup and handly. There's your cut. There's your handle. Should break up. Yeah, so these Chinese EV manufacturers all looking very bullish at the moment. XPEV probably leading the charge. Well, not probably, it actually is. What's my take on the S&P 500? A bit more rangy sideways, but it's going to. I think it probably finished green today, personally. I think the S&P 500 will get green. Right now, the SPY is at 1% down, so 100 base points, 1% down. Across the rest of the day, I think there's potential for it to get bullish and get to the. If it doesn't get green, it won't be far off. Can I look at Shopify? I certainly can. Shopify 44. So this has got green on the day now. It did sell off with the wider market, but now this is it's made its recovery. And it's green. It's up at 44.50s. Looking strong. 2.5% up on the day. Or 2.8% up on the day. So Shopify, looking interesting. Alibaba also looking reasonably interesting. So we've got sector strength plus. Let's move up. Alibaba, you're getting this double bottom here, W formation in an upwards trend. It's a very bullish sign, very bullish pattern. So you're wanting for the break of the $0.75, 90.75. Looking for the break of the $0.75. You're looking at then retesting the highs, maybe getting 91.50. So you get 75 cents out of that, maybe. AMD. Imran. AMD sideways, choppy, pretty much following the same pattern as the S&P 500. It's following the same pattern as the SPY, really. AMD, very choppy. Yeah, job reports was rather weak, but what Powell was saying on, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, I think it was. So Powell's speech on Tuesday with regards to interest rates and the Fed interest rate hikes gave us some good bullish momentum. So the job numbers coming out today, that bearish momentum, if you will, I think the bullish momentum's actually kicked in, and whilst we get got the sell-off, if you look at the SPY on the 5-minute, not only did we get the sell-off, we've got this double bottom formation on the 5-minute, which I said if we get over 402.75, it's going to go bullish, and it's currently up there. It's trying to go bullish. It's trying to get back up. Will we get to the green line? Will it gain $4 on the SPY? Probably not. When I'm looking at how much it's sold off, but I think maybe 406, 405.50, 406 is a realistic target today. What I would say is we're looking at the EMAs on the 5-minute. We've got the 200 EMA on the 5-minute. There is a realistic target. Looking at it on the 1-minute, you're definitely going to get over the 200 EMA. All right, did we break highs? Yes, we did break highs with XPEV. I'm looking for $13 here. Yeah, I was kind of surprised at his speech as well, Victor. But look, the market reacted well to it. So can we get $13 here? Looking for 20 cents on this move. Risking 10 to make 20. Back in at XPEV at these highs. That's the $0.75. Really what I want to see it bounce at. Move back up. Breaking possible break of lows. These Chinese EV manufacturers are having a good day at the moment. Yes, I have. In fact, earlier this year, a couple of months ago, in fact, I streamed it live. The market tanked on Jerome Powell talking. So yeah, I have seen it. Really depends on what they're saying. $0.15 really is the ATR, 14.4 cents the ATR, so that's what I'm actually risking right now. Need a bit more volume on this candle, would be nice. Bullish volume, please, XPEV. Come on, there's over 1 billion people in China. You should all buy one share each. Come on. I think it was October. The Fed the Fed conference in October. I streamed it live in Power Hour. It's I think it was. Alibaba's continuing to move up. Neo's pulling back with XPEV, so I'm just going to get out of here. Gave it 25 cents. I was supposed to give it 15 because that's the ATR, but I've given it 25 cents, and I don't recommend you do that, guys. Do as I say, don't do as I do. You're changing your trade plan to accommodate the trade. Sometimes it works, more often than not it doesn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say it depends what they're saying. If they're delivering news that's hawkish, then it usually sells off. If they're delivering news that's dovish, obviously it works well. But if it's news that the market takes kindly to, even hawkish or dovish, if it's news that the market takes kindly to, it'll rally. If it's news that the market doesn't take kindly to, it'll sell off. Which is why I'm always like, okay, there's an interest rate hike, and sometimes it does the exact opposite of what you expect it to. The speech, the Fed speech could be a dovish sentiment, and then the market sells off. The market can be irrational sometimes, and move completely illogically. And if it does that, don't worry about it. Don't try and second guess it. Just trade the action. Don't try and be a fortune teller. Trade the action. Try and predict it. More often than not, you're going to get it wrong. Well, you not necessarily get it wrong, but it's going to go against you at some stage. And to be fair, the market can be, I say this time and time again, the market can be irrational and illogical longer than you can stay solvent. So don't try and second guess it. Yeah, this is doji there on the 2 minute. This is the first red candle on the 5 minute for a little while. I want to see higher lows on the 5 minute. Coming up to the last 10 seconds. I'll let this candle finish before I decide which way I'm going. The $0.50. Given that 30 cents, and I really should have only given it 15. So I've just accommodated the price action. I've changed my trade plan mid-trade. And usually when you do that, it goes against you. Don't do that, kids. Occasionally it will go for you, but more often than not, it goes against you. And so stick to your trade plan. Have a trade before you get into a trade. Have a plan. Have it planned out. Where's your exit? If it goes against you, where's your stop? Where you getting at? If it goes for you, where you taking profits? You can leave some in there, but where are you taking some of the profits? This one is looking very weak right now. I'm out. I'm out. The Excel, it's looking at testing the VWAP, so that yes, that's looking good. I'm going to be just finishing up in a few minutes. Need the bathroom, so this is my Benzinga. I want to show you this, guys. So if you're watching on the tube, watching on YouTube. These links, you can find these links in the description. If you're on Twitch, then there's a web address in the top left corner. Just follow that web address. Linktree, the TikTok trader, Linktree/TikTok trader. If you're on TikTok, just go into my profile. It brings you to this and click the Linktree link. You can email me directly if you've got any questions. If you want to reach out to me directly, you can email me directly. No problem at all. My email link is here. You can reach all my socials here. You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I drop videos on there every day. I'll be dropping some more over the weekend as well. And if you like the merch that I'm wearing today, the sweater that I'm wearing today, you can check out my Shopify store. So I've got lots of different colors of these sweaters with different slogans, not just the fat guy on the internet. If you don't want to be associated with being a fat guy on the internet, there's also t-shirts with your favorite Chow Chow Hound, coffee cups, multiple different colors. Just check out the store. There's lots of different merch in there. You can do a wine cooler there, which I will be using later. Check that out. If you want to learn how to trade, come join the Day Trade with Tony community. This is the Day Trade with Tony day trading course. And with this, you pay for the course, you get access to the private Discord. So we've got a community of active traders on the Discord. It's where I saw AVXL was called out on the Discord this morning, and I jumped in at 7:40 pre-market this morning, market time. And I was able to ride that up, and we made $7,000 out of that before even the bell rang. So come join the community, the Day Trade with Tony community, learn how to trade. You've got the full day trading syllabus here. You've got an introductions to options trading as well. I do trade options, but I don't trade it on the Dash Trader or in my CMEG account. I trade that with Interactive Brokers. And swing trading as well. There's a bonus swing trading course there as well for you. So check that out. It's only $120 a month plus tax. Wherever you are, it might not be any tax. So that's $120 a month. It's next to nothing for what you should be earning on the back of that. If you want to find stocks to trade, as you saw me switching between stocks, what was moving, when it was moving, etc. How do I know when it is? Well, this is how I've got my Benzinga set up. Benzinga Pro is fantastic. Check it out for 14 days. It's a really, really good platform. It's what I use every single day. I've got the gap scanner, the momentum scanner, surging scanners in real time, reflections in real time. So I find out what's moving. News alerts here, real-time news. I've got the spikes up here in terms of price spikes, highs of day, high day series, volatility halts and resumptions. All comes out there as well. So check out Benzinga Pro. It really is a great product. What else? TraderView. I've got my TraderView open. No point looking at that. But if you're looking at TraderView from a statistics point of view, this is what my statistics. I've not imported yesterday's trades yet. I need to do that. Statistics for the year. You can see here. Really good analytics, TraderView. Go check that out. Again, you can use that for free. It's a freemium service. I think they give you 20 or 30 trades a month for free that you can lodge with them. If you're not logging your trades, you really ought to. Charting platform, I recommend TradingView all the time. I've not been showing TradingView, but I recommend TradingView. It's free to learn how to trade. The platform that I'm using to trade on that you're actually been looking at is Dash Trader. So check out the link tree, check out the links in the description, and come join us on the Day Trade with Tony community. And with that being said, right now I'm going to head back to the actual charts. I will take a look for the rest of the day. If there's anything worth trading, I might trade it. Otherwise, I'm green. I'm over goal. I won't be risking that. I'll take the dog for a walk in a little while, and in the meantime, I'm done streaming for the day. There's no power hour this evening. I will drop a video, a trade recap video and replay video, both on TikTok and on YouTube a little bit later. So watch out for that. If you're not subscribed to YouTube, do that. You'll get notified when I drop that. And in the meantime, have a good weekend, guys. I'll be back at it on Monday, 90 minutes before the market opens, as I always am. And hopefully, I will see you there. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, guys.